Hello guys and welcome back. So when we last left off, we had to kill the system over here. We played the mission. Mechanic is all pricks. Surprise, surprise. Who would have thought? So with them out of the way, what is it? It seems like, what is it? I don't know what's going to happen next, really. Do you in fact know that we need to switch out these, what is it? These cruisers out with our awesome battle cruisers. The age of the cruiser is over. The time of the battle cruiser has come. 10 points to whoever knows where that quote came from. Anywho, let's see. So we can get rid of these guys and replace them with superior battle cruisers. We have 6 of them deployed. That's scary. The cruiser has long since passed. The age of the battle cruiser has come. It's come with a vengeance. We will board out the enemy, destroying all of them within all of them standing in our path, to consuming all biomass everywhere simultaneously. This should actually be quite a massive battle here, because what is it? Well, even. We are completely even in terms of points. If there's one button I would like, is the ability to just select all decks on the enemy's fleet. I think that would be quite useful. Deploy our interceptors. Yo, set up formation over here. Didn't set the reload stance, so this is going to take a couple more seconds longer than I wanted. Hopefully the interceptors can get there before they get to that gas cloud, but not. They probably aren't. We're all going to turn around. It's like, oh, where did those ships go? Alright, we found them. Focusing our attention mostly on the light flank, because that's where they have the heavier ships. A bunch of grand cruisers. Alright. It's like, I like how they just automatically know when everything's happening, so when ships are close and when ships are not. Oh, this is going to be a laggy fight. Oh, we just lost our tentacles. So all focusing fire on that one ship. Nom nom. Actually, in this case, it doesn't look that bad. Even though it... come on. Come on, that's just not fair. Alright, set your engagement range to 9,000. Get you out of here. I don't want to... Yeah, I didn't want to board him because he was about to go out. Alright, so now we just have to deal with the enemy's reinforcements. Doesn't look like they have that many of them. Then again, we haven't killed too many of those ships. Alright, so that's the end of this flotilla. I need to regroup a little bit. It's not like we destroyed the flotilla, it's just that the flotilla just decided to give up. That's really what happened here. Like, this ship is literally about to blow up any second now. Alright, so let's regroup. Actually, not a couple of fighter squadrons out there. You don't have to kill the enemy fleet, you just have to convince them that fighting is not a good idea, and they will kill themselves. Alright, so you've retreated. Report the reinforcements. Those escorts are going to be a pain. Alright. Wow, they all quickly got wiped out. Seeing all my borders. This is technically the last of the enemy's fleet. And with all the, what is it? Yeah, all the cruisers focused on trying to kill my, what is it? My gargoyles and everything. There's really nothing that they can do. Like, that ship is so dead. Really? I'm burning my own ship. That's fun. Alright, let's hope nothing comes of this. Yeah, at least that fire made him die faster. I'm just worried about my own ship now. I kind of want him to disengage. Replace. Don't know how you set a bioship on fire, but I'm not going to question these things. All I know is that this ship does not have any turrets left, even though there's the sound of the autocannons trying to kill every single flyer in range. There are so many Tyranids on this ship, it's insane. It's just going to add more to the fire, I suppose. Like, trying to get him in a position where he's not going to like burn one of my own ships here. Yeah, so now the ship is on fire, as well as being boarded to death. So it's literally a living hell inside there right now. Oh, there's more Tyranids. There we go. I kind of wish there was like a fire effect where you could see like some of the levels decompressing or so, due to all the fires, essentially. I think that would be kind of interesting. It says some of the, or not traders, just more humans. It doesn't really matter to the Legion. It's all just food anyway. But yeah, no, it'd be nice to see more facts or so if, when things are going down. I'm still kind of waiting for that replay mode. I'm still waiting for the replay mode for Battlefleet Gothic Armada 1. So I shouldn't probably have my hopes up in any capacity, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. I mean, they're free to do whatever they want up there. Should get some dialogue here.
What news of the Great Devourer?
In its hunger, it appears fixated on the Chinchare sector. Our retreating forces have been spared.
Then we shall bide, and let one enemy consume the other. A masterful plan. The Tyranids are a new foe to Gilliman. His methods should prove instructive. No! I was promised a great slaughter! A bounty of skulls and blood for Khorne! I shall not cower from the fight! You shall do precisely that. Or yours shall be the first skull set before the Blood God's throne.
Yeah, I could see the Khorne followers being like, what? You want us to do nothing? What the hell? Alright, so actually this is a little bit of a threat, because of the fact that if we don't deal with this, the enemy will just not let us resupply at all. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go here, because I still have a movement point left. Go ahead and get more ships, and then I'll go over here. Alright. So I'm just devouring one sector after the next now. I mean, that's technically my MO, so I guess that's fine. Let's see here. Actually, what's on the other side here? They have to contend with. How much biomass is here? I sound like an actual Tyranid now. Let's see. Not that much, no. Yeah. Really? Wasteland? Really? Depth world. Alright, so this does increase our critical chances. Or critical assault chances, yeah. By quite a bit. It makes our stuff more powerful, but okay, so we can't expect that much biomass here, so we need to quickly devour this sector. I'm just trying to wonder, how many death worlds have we taken over? Trying to figure that out. Does it tell us? Yeah, so all assault critical chances are plus 3%. Okay, so it's not going to tell us because we've consumed a bunch of death worlds so far. Anyhow, let's just jump into it.
Chinchar is the mineral heart of the Segmentum Obscurus, feeding the manufactorums of Agrippina and a dozen other sectors. There are few truly colonized planets in this sector, as worlds rich in mineral resource tend towards the inhospitable. The citizens of Chinchar are likely to be slaves or penal workers, living out miserable lives in arid mines or aboard freighters. But for some renegades, there are other options. Resnor, the last resting place of vessels whose fury once shuddered the stars. A world rich in resource for those in need, and fraught with peril besides, for it is not only sunlight that caresses the planet's surface, but the toxic emissions from 1,000 reactors still trapped in decaying orbit.
Cool. Alright. let's see. So we will deploy the rest of the fleet. As you need to oh, well, this is fairly one-sided here. Oh well. Do that. I don't want you to lose any movement. Mail out another hatchery world over here. That should be fine. Get you guys prepared so we can send you after the next point or so. Just slowly take this over. Doesn't really matter. This is as one-sided as it gets. 8th Gothic Battlefleet about. Pretty far away from home to be so close to the Ayatollah. Now, I guess the one complaint I have with the campaign is the fact that it doesn't take into scope the effects that... because the Imperium's been split in half, essentially. Like, the Eye of Terror has split the Imperium in half or so, split the galaxy in half. So you would think that this entire area would be just, what is it, filled to the brim with Chaos forces, and that taking over these worlds would be next to impossible due to that circumstance. But that's just not the case, apparently. That was a little too close. I should have instead put it somewhere over here. Ah, that's fine. Hey, a battle plan. Oh. Oh, they're gonna be quicks like that. Okay. So all these ships are basically doomed. Yep, as soon as they rout, they are basically doomed because of the fact that they will literally have no active defense. I couldn't even complete my sentence before they all died. No, it's because of the fact that you need to, if you get, what is it, your crew mutinies, you lose your column's ability, and then with the number of people just don't stand a chance and you just die. Though I think in vanilla Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, this would have been much easier, as the entire crew would have just died, and that would have been the end of it. Okay, so it's only 3. It's not really worth it. Alright, we'll go ahead and end... Wait, oh yeah, that's right. I need to kick out the Ultramarine. I mean, I still need that trade. It's providing me with 80 income or so. With my large fleet, I can't really afford to lose too much income, so I'm already negative 200 in the bank. I could invest huge amounts of money into trying to, trying to go positive or so, or trying to balance that out, but I'm just thinking that it's not going to be worth it, as that biomass would be better suited buying more ships than trying to then buy more points and then buying more ships to defend those points. It's like, you can't defend everything. It just doesn't work out that way. Oh, I did not mean to board that, actually. I meant to board okay. Well, I mean, I don't think we're gonna lose this battle. That's just a fact. I really don't think there's any chance for the enemy to actually win this, so I guess a few misclicks here and there, so it won't make that much of a difference. Wait, where the hell are you going? Wonderful, I can't wait to have to deal with all these boarding torpedoes they're gonna send my way. Instantaneously. It's like, I hear you like boarding torpedoes. Here, have some boarding torpedoes. We actually probably stay a little closer to the fleet. Yeah, go ahead and nom on him. Turn around. And just for good measure, just eat his backside. There he goes. I mean, he's not really a threat at this point. But this is an auxiliary fleet. It has like hundreds of turns to get repaired or so. Because the enemy isn't like focusing too much on this position. Oh, they still had turrets? Be interesting if the enemy's accuracy could be blocked off by just having so much turn fire coming in. Or having so many boarding. Well, not boarding or so, but just having so much stuff around the vessel to the point where they couldn't accurately engage in anything. Oh, this is just a mess. There's really nothing they can do at this point. I just find it enjoyable to watch because my claws aren't like dying here. There we go. Melee to bits. And the battlecruiser actually didn't take damage there, so that's really good. No, I really do think that they need to make it so it has a 270 radius on just not taking damage with those claws on. Be wider, because it's just almost a useless thing to have. And on top of that, the claw, or just make it so the claws can't be destroyed. One or the other, so I'll take either one. But it's just, I do find it a little ridiculous trying to ram enemy vessels and then just not being able to effectively. So it looks like this has changed so much since the last time we were here. Like literally the orcs have come in, the necrons have come in, the Imperium is still on those two systems barely, so I don't know, it's kind of interesting how it has just naturally changed so much since the time we were there. So that Imperial fleet's gonna get wiped out apparently. Alright, no attacks over there. Oh, they're finally... I think they're finally going after that system there. They're like slowly... Because they need to build another fleet before they can actually sally forth. The AI would never... I don't think they have the ability in their code to even leave a system undefended with, you know, without a fleet there, so... That's kind of interesting. Alright, so we do have... What is it? I mean, this is going to be a giant battle, regardless. I guess we could go after more vulnerable targets, probably. That might be the wisest course of action. What is... It's not fleet. Actually, that one looks more powerful than the one we have down here. Alright. I think we might... Got to the back systems, maybe. I don't know. Because our objectives are to take this, take this, and take this over here. So to take these 4 outer systems, we don't necessarily have to take this here. We're going to take it anyway. I'm like trying to split up my forces. These fleets aren't fleshed out enough. I mean, it's an asteroid nest. All my major shipyards are actually all the way up north, so I can't really resupply this fleet or give it more vessels. Yeah, we'll send you after West Norvia. Then we'll go ahead and pull this fleet over. Found some movement points. Send you after this flotilla over here. So I guess that position can get more powerful. What is it? No, I just need a planetoid nest. That's really what I need here. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get it though. Guess I have you as an auxiliary force. Alright. No, it just sucks because without any planetoid nests down here, we're kind of just unable to build more vessels. I guess that's why they give you so much stuff. Sicarius up there, because I don't want to move my fleet all the way back. I mean, I guess I could just make a new fleet. Actually, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'll just I'll just build another fleet up there, and then I'll just move it down south to join the rest of the groups down here. Because we need to take these over quickly. We literally don't have the ability to take, what is it, our time here. We need to just rush in. Because while we do have a healthy load of biomass, that's it. From what I can tell, the rest of these systems over here are quite poor in terms of biomass. So we can't afford to use that. Oh, for stupid asteroids. chances of it landing on any of my ships is slim to none, right? Should have just ping on the map instead of just like in the overworld itself, so I could actually look at the map itself. I can't believe we can actually just pause the game outright. Oh, corn chips. Lovely. Corn for corn... No. What is it? It's milk for the milk god, corn for cornflakes? Can't exactly remember. It's more of a meme, if anything. So the fighters are still blocking most of the enemy's fire. Powerful as hell. And they got the claws. Of course they got the claws. Actually, it's already dead at this point. Nope. Holy. think this engagement went well. Oh, the deck is still online. Yeah, pull that again. Cool. Alright, we won. Didn't take any casualties. This was a 2-fleet battle, I believe. So, yeah, no, that went pretty well. I think we might have been able to deal with the giant chaos. Look at that went. Yeah, because what would one more fleet do? Not really much. Bad of damage though. Just swap you out for some of the cruisers probably, so we can keep moving. Alright, I'll end it here. When we come back, I guess we'll do this mission and the turn, and then we'll go after Chinchilla itself. So because I think we can handle 3 fleets with this. We should be fine because I think the leadership cap should allow for us to actually just deal with that quite easily. So anyway, take care guys, and I will catch you guys next time.